Hi everyone, I am Pratima. I welcome you all to this video. So today we'll talk about how critical thinking skills can be improved in the children. So we know that critical thinking skill is a very important thinking skill which is needed for everybody for solving problems. So critical thinking is the ability to analyze information and experience in an objective manner. Learning to think critically may be one of the most important skills that today's children will need for the future. In today's global and rapidly changing world, children need to be able to do much more than repeat a list of facts. They need to be critical thinker who can make sense of information, analyze, compare, contrast, make inference, and generate higher order thinking skills to make decision or judgment. There are many skills associated with critical thinking. It is not a single skill. One is interpretation, the skill that is the ability to recognize information and understanding them by putting them into categories and giving them a meaning. Next is analysis. These skills helps us to examine the information or ideas and deciding which course or courses of action to be made. Evaluation. This skill is useful when we need to weigh different options or approaches and decide which one is the best. Inference. This skill is used when we draw pattern or connection between the options and we draw reasonable hypothesis or conclusion. Explanation. This skills involves communicating the justification behind the decision. Then last is self-regulation. This is critical things involves when we have lapse in our judgment or taking steps to correct ourselves. So next, coming to what are the exercises so that parents can take care to improve the critical thinking skills in the children. There is no one strategy to support. There are many strategies to support the thinking of child. As a parent, your role may sometimes be to ask open-ended questions to guide the thinking process. In other cases, it may be more appropriate to allow your child to experiment and refine her theories on what causes things to happen. Guiding your child critical thinking process can have a positive impact on her problem-solving skills. So here are some tips or ideas. First is provide opportunities to play. Provide ample opportunities to play because playing is very important for developed thinking. Second is pause and wait. Third is don't intervene immediately. 4 is ask open-ended questions. 5 is help children develop hypotheses. Encourage critical thinking in new and different ways. So let us come one by one. One is for play. Play sorting games of all sorts. Puzzles, tic-tac-toe, riddles, mazes, blocks. All this help in developing critical thinking. Second is pause and wait. Offering your child ample time to think is very important. Attempt a task or generate a response which is critical. But don't intervene with the answers. Try counting to 60 when your child is thinking before intervening or speaking. This gives your child a chance to reflect on her response and perhaps refine rather than responding with her very first gut reaction. Third is don't intervene immediately. Instead, now you can count up to 120 or more than that and observe your child is doing before stepping in. As challenging it may be, avoid completing or doing the task for your child. For younger children, patiently readjusting to grasp a tool on their own encourages continued problem solving and develops executive functioning skills. For older children, you may ask critical thinking questions and provide enough information so that they don't get frustrated. But don't solve the problems for them. Fourth, ask open-ended questions. Rather than automatically giving answers to the questions your child raises, help him think critically by asking questions in return. What ideas do you have about this question? When he is asking a question, you can repeat that. What do you think is happening here? Respect his response. It may be wrong, it may be right, but you respect. Then you may ask why you are thinking so. Tell me what you think about this. And especially use the phrases like, I am interested in your answer, but why you are thinking in that way? How do you solve this problem? Where do you think we might find more information about this challenge problem? So be with the child in thinking. Don't give the solution. Help children develop hypotheses. Taking a moment to form hypotheses during the play, a critical thinking exercise, and help develop skills. Try asking the child, if we do this, what will happen? If we do that, what will happen? Or let's predict what we think will happen next. Encourage thinking in new and different ways. By allowing children to think differently, you are helping them their creative problem solving skills. Ask questions like, what other ideas could we try? Or encourages your child to generate options by saying, let's think of all the possible solutions. So there are some questions listed here. So critical thinking contributes to health also, helping us to recognize and assess the factors that influence attitude and behavior, such as values, peer pressures, and media. So this is a very important skills, and from the childhood, the parents should not ignore it. They should try to develop the thinking skills so that a child can face every challenges in his or her life. Thank you for watching. Now some open-ended questions for improving critical thinking skills in children. Open-ended means there is no particular answer. It will motivate the child to think. We can ask the question why, who, where, how, what. For example, what do you think your toys do at night? Why do you think cartoon characters wear the same clothes every day? We can ask, if you could choose your own name, what name would you choose? What would you do for fun if there were no TVs, no tablet, no video games, no mobile? Who is your best friend and why do you think so? So this will improve the thinking. If you shift our home, where would you like to shift and why? So this type of questions, why, where, but give them time to answer. Wait for answer. Don't say the answer for them. Don't discourage. You cannot think, you cannot answer. Give hints if needed, but don't say the answer. Give the information if they need. Don't judge the answer. You cannot answer properly, you cannot think properly. It is open-ended question, so there is no right, no wrong. So to encourage the thinking, these are the questions. You can think of more questions. Thank you.